What's good, everybody? Welcome to Pay It Forward. I'm your host, Josh Svets, here at St. X at Payola with Rixh AJ. AJ, what's good, my guy?
What's up, man? How you?
I'm chilling, man. So, look, we gotta talk about the new project, Rich Prince of Bel-Air. Gotta know, man. Are you like a big fan of Will Smith and the Fresh Prince and all that? Is that what inspired the project?
I guess you could say that in a sense. Yeah, I looked up to Will growing up as just one of the main black actors and everything like that. But the project inspiration kind of just came from. It kind of just came from just trying to be diverse and trying to be diverse in the plain society, kind of like that. Because you know how Will came in from his character, he came in from a rough background and he tried to move to the suburbs, but he pretty much was still on the same smooth, swaggy self. So it's just like, yeah, it kind of just took the inspiration from that and just came out, Rich Prince of Bel-Air and everything like that.
For sure, and I think throughout the project, a lot of that aesthetic is coming through the tape. One of the things I really like about it is there's a few songs I noticed that have those Cool in the Gang, Isley Brothers type strains, the addition of G-Funk in there. Where'd the sound of the project's inspiration come from?
The sounds, for real, I guess it just came from me just wanting to explore myself more as an artist. So it's just I don't really want to just be associated with just one type of sound, if that makes sense. Because it's just I'm an artist at the end of the day, so it's just I should be able to rap on anything I feel like.
No, absolutely, man. And another thing that you've told me a little bit is that you've only been doing this for about a year or so. What got you into music? What made you really want to pursue this as your full-time career?
Music kind of just runs in my family. I've always been surrounded by it. My uncle was a singer. My other cousin, he's an A&R. These are all, these are generation people older than me and everything like that. My brother, he's a producer, songwriter, rapper. He does it all when it comes to music and everything like that. So just seeing him and his whole thing like that. But what honestly really got me into music was just, honestly, it's gonna sound so crazy, but I was high on shrooms one night. And pretty much my man came through from Atlanta, Georgia, and he had his whole kit, the whole kit to make music, the box and everything like that. And then pretty much it's just I was just at the end of the session and everything like that, because I ain't really rap. I was just I want to start rapping. So it was just something mentally in me that was all right. But that didn't really happen until probably a couple of days later. My man's Pack and Tay came over with literally everything that Jordan came over with. The motherfucking, what you call this shit, the interface? The interface and shit like that. He came over with the interface, the speakers, the mic, and we just got cracking with the most rusty setup. We was using GarageBand. We fucking had the mic hanging from the ceiling. It was real rookie. It was real rookie and that shit. We was just having fun.
Hey man, people have blown up off that. The mic at Off the Block looks rookie as shit, and people be blowing up like that. Yeah. So sometimes that whole rookie aesthetic can work. And actually, funny enough, I realized I wanted to get into journalism after I did an acid trip. So sometimes the drugs can they can push you in a direction and you end up liking it. So going through as a full-time musician, doing your thing, what do you think in terms of trying to make it full-time? You said you have a few hustles to keep it going. What are some of your hustles, and what do you think young aspiring musicians should be doing to be able to fund all the stuff that comes with really putting in money to their music? Because you've traveled all around, you've hit a bunch of the studios, you've been in New York, Atlanta, LA, all these places, and you're still just figuring out a way to do it, but you're finding a way to do it. So kind of give some people some game here.
What helped me most was just having your own merch, something that you solely, can profit from and, control and everything like that. Because with the music stuff, because I'm independent, and the only way that I would really sign to a label and I would never give over my rights and, my royalties and everything like that. But if you really were that type of artist to go that way, and the best way to do it would it be just having your own merch and having your own product or whatever you're into, and or providing service consulting, but having whatever you're into that you're solely responsible for. Nobody else pretty much will make it move besides you. Because it's cool to go to label way and everything like that. If a label would approach me today with a number I like, my only demands would be I keep my royalties and pretty much, you know, just do what you're supposed to do as a label, as an artist, because, you know, I know how to make my money. So it's just like I'm not worried about the money. I'm just more so about like how are you gonna treat me as, you know, labeled artist? Because, you know, a lot of people getting these deals with these people that they think have their back at the end of the day and they don't. And it's just like, just literally just being one of those people just to learn from somebody else's experience and not falling victim for real, for real. So just having your own product that you solely control, your merch, whatever it is. Like, I also cut hair too. So I do a lot of things to keep me afloat. I mean, you know, yeah, it helps.
Nah, for sure. And you know, you posted a pic a little bit ago with Goth Money Records, hashtag Goth Money Records. What do you know about that?
That actually Cray, Black Cray, Kane, who else is there? 100 Mil. I actually grew up listening to those people in high school.
Yeah.
So that actually, it come full circle because I never knew that Rixh AJ would be an artist. I never knew that I would be an artist, to be honest with you, because it's just like, when one door closes, another one open, and it just so happened to be rapping for me. Like, I ain't find rap, it found me. So just with that, it's just like how I used to watch Cray be on stage. It's like now I'm on stage with him. So it was kind of like surreal for real. Because I went to a show before, probably like early 2016 when that whole SoundCloud wave was really booming. And he had to show up, I think it was down Adams Morgan, and I went. And it's just like now I was on stage with him. So
That's crazy. And how did that happen?
That happened through Charlie Monroe. She pretty much, what is it called? One of the artists that were performing. She's cool with him. So pretty much they brought her out to do a song during her set. I think her name was Booty Chains. Shout out Booty Chains. But pretty much, yeah, that was her man's, and I was just able to just get in, just being cool with Charlie.
Man, that's fire. Shout out Black Cray, shout out Charlie Monroe. You know, they're both people that have been doing it for a minute, and those are like legends in the DMV, especially Cray, man. Like, and he just got back out. Like, he was kind of like on the chill for a minute, and now he's like back outside doing shows, so we love to see that. But, you know, you mentioned a couple names here, but it's time to put people on, as we do at Payola, always putting people on. So, 3 artists in the DMV that you feel deserve more love.
Oh man, I mean, when it comes down to artists, I don't want to make it seem like I'm being petty or anything like that. I feel like people should know I'm not really a person that looks outside of themselves or looks outside of what's going on for real. So I really just focus on the people I be around. And the people I be around is Kareem, KP, Crime Pays, and I feel like I'm indecisive on the last one because I don't want to feel like I'm really leaving anybody out for real. But the whole gang, I'm gonna say Charlie Monroe because she got me on stage with Black Cray and everything like that. So, but the whole gang, shout out the whole gang. Y'all know y'all coming with me. I don't even chill. Y'all know y'all coming with me, man. But yeah.
Shout out the whole gang, shout out Charlie, shout out all your team for real. And then how about someone that isn't involved in music, just a creative in the DMV that you think needs more shine?
Oh, my manager, OGK, Art Show OGK. Art Show OGK, look my man up, my manager. He needs all the credit in the world. Like, he's such a creative person. He actually designed the cover to Rich Prince of Bel-Air.
Word.
Yeah, he did that. Yeah, he did that. But yeah, my manager, Art Show OGK.
Nah, bro, we love to hear it. And then in terms of the rest of the year, 2024, what else are you working on? You got some plans? You got some shows coming up? What's good with you?
Yeah, me and my man's Kareem that I was talking about, we actually got a collab tape coming out. He dropped the joint on my birthday, June 25th. But that, honestly, I'm booked on projects. It's just all about just laying it out, mapping it out about when I actually just want to release some shit. But other than that, Atlanta, New York, LA, just all over, just doing shows, just trying, you know, shaking hands, kissing babies type time.
Type shit. Well, Rixh AJ, we appreciate you being here. And yo, it's pay it forward. Remember, pay your taxes, pay your fucking baby mama, and pay your rent. But mostly your baby mama. That's probably the most important thing.
Fuck the baby mama.
And pay it forward.